Welcome to Modern Visionaries, the series where we explore the lives of incredible individuals who are shaping our world. Today, we delve into the extraordinary life of Malala Yousafzai, the girl who fought for education. In the beautiful Swat Valley of Pakistan, a girl named Malala was born in 1997. Her father, a teacher and school owner, instilled in her a deep love for learning from her earliest days. She was bright, curious, and saw school not just as a place, but as a promise for the future. Her childhood was filled with books, friends, and the simple joy of education. But this peaceful existence was about to be shattered. By 2008, the Taliban had taken control of her region. They began imposing strict rules, banning television, music, and most critically for Malala, they forbade girls from attending school. Suddenly, the classrooms that were once filled with laughter and learning fell silent. For an 11-year-old Malala, this was an injustice she could not accept. Her world had been turned upside down, but her spirit remained unbroken. Refusing to be silenced, Malala started speaking out. She gave speeches to local clubs and appeared on Pakistani television. Her voice clear and firm, demanding the right for every girl to receive an education. Her father, Ziauddin, stood by her side, encouraging her to use her voice for the voiceless. He knew the risks, but he also knew the power of his daughter's conviction. In 2009, she took her fight to a global stage. Under the pseudonym Gul Makai, she began writing a blog for the BBC, documenting her life under Taliban rule. She wrote about her fears, her hopes, and her unwavering dream of returning to school. Her diary entries offered a rare, personal glimpse into the daily struggles and defiance of a young girl living in a conflict zone. The world started to listen. As her blog gained international attention, Malala's identity was eventually revealed. She became a public figure, a symbol of resistance. She was featured in documentaries and nominated for the International Children's Peace Prize. With this newfound platform, she didn't shy away. Instead, she spoke louder, advocating for girls' education with even more passion. She was no longer just a schoolgirl from the Swat Valley. She was a global advocate, but her bravery came at a terrible price. Her growing influence made her a direct target. The Taliban issued threats against her, but she refused to be intimidated. She believed her mission was too important. On October 9, 2012, the unthinkable happened. A masked gunman boarded her school bus, asked for her by name, and shot her in the head. The world held its breath. The attack was meant to silence her, but it did the exact opposite. Malala was airlifted to a military hospital in Pakistan and then transferred to Birmingham, England, for specialized treatment. She was in critical condition, but against all odds, she survived. Her recovery was long and arduous, requiring multiple surgeries, but her resolve only grew stronger. The bullet that was supposed to end her story only amplified her voice. From her hospital bed, she continued her fight. News of the attack sparked outrage and support worldwide. Millions of people signed petitions, and the United Nations launched a campaign in her name for universal education. Her family joined her in Birmingham, where they began a new life. While she was far from home, her mission was now more global than ever. On her 16th birthday, just 9 months after the attack, Malala stood before the United Nations and delivered a powerful speech. She declared, "The terrorists thought that they would change our aims and stop our ambitions, but nothing changed in my life except this. Weakness, fear, and hopelessness died. Strength, power, and courage was born." She famously stated, "One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world." Her message of peace and education resonated across the globe. With her father, she co-founded the Malala Fund, a charity dedicated to ensuring every girl has the opportunity to achieve a future she chooses. The fund works with local advocates and partners around the world to dismantle the barriers that prevent girls from going to school. From poverty and war to gender discrimination. In 2014, Malala's tireless efforts were recognized on the world stage when she was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, becoming the youngest ever recipient. She accepted the award on behalf of the world's children, using the platform to once again call on world leaders to invest in books, not bullets. It was a monumental moment, cementing her status as one of the most influential human rights activists of our time. Malala continued her own education, determined to lead by example. She completed her secondary schooling in Birmingham and went on to study philosophy, politics, and economics at the prestigious University of Oxford. Juggling her studies with her global activism, she showed the world that she was not just a symbol, but a student dedicated to her own growth and learning. She traveled the world, meeting with girls in refugee camps in Jordan, Nigeria, and Kenya. She listened to their stories, shared her own, and brought their voices to the world's most powerful leaders. She published her autobiography, I Am Malala, which became an international bestseller, inspiring millions with her story of courage and resilience. Today, Malala Yousafzai continues to be a powerful force for change. She is a graduate, an author, a producer, and a relentless advocate. Her journey from a young girl in the Swat Valley to a global icon is a testament to the power of one-person voice to ignite a worldwide movement. She reminds us that education is not a privilege, but a fundamental human right, and that even in the face of immense adversity, hope and courage can triumph. Malala's fight is far from over, and her vision of a world where every girl can learn and lead continues to inspire us all. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Modern Visionaries. If you were inspired by Malala's story, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next episode. Until next time, keep seeking inspiration,